friends, welcome to DIY Pedicure Smackdown. Today we are going to be talking about whether it's worth it to spend extra money on your pedicure system or whether something like this that's very low-tech is good enough. So this video is going to have multiple parts. I'm going to give myself a very glorious pedicure. And we're going to use the Clarisonic on the left side and we're going to use the Skoother on the other. But before we do that, you're going to have to know what the world these things are. So let's start with the Clarisonic. Now this is a product that I got from Nordstrom Rack a while ago, and I just never broke it out. This was marked down to $49.97 from a $200 price tag, $199. It says MSRP $199. It says it's a $335 value. It is made by Clarisonic, and it is called the Pedi Sonic Foot Transformation, and it comes with lots of stuff inside, not just this. I did look for this online to make sure that it was still available. You can buy this, I believe I saw it at Walmart.com and then at Sears.com for $130-ish. I'll put all of the information down below in case you do want to purchase this. Let me show you what you get. So you get the Pedi, which is this, and then you also get 3 complimentary Essie nail polishes, which is pretty fabulous if you like these colors. These will run you about $8 to $9 a piece in the drugstore. They but in this kit you get Dress to Kilt. You also get Take It Outside, and then you get She Said Yes. Let me just get the names right. So this is called the Wet Dry Buffing Brush Head, and this is called the Smoothing Disc. Here there are some settings. So this is the on-off button here. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the speed up button and the speed down button. There's also a battery life indicator down here, and it also comes with something called the Blanc charger, which this has been sitting on to charge it. Along with that, you get a bunch of other products in here. So it's not just the Pedi that you get, you also get all of these products. So it comes with the Pedi Balm Sonic Foot Softening Treatment, and you also get a big thing of the Pedi Buff Sonic Foot Smoothing Treatment. Is that the same thing? What the world? Pedi Buff. Oh, this is the Pedi Balm and this is the Pedi Buff. So this is a during treatment and then this is an after treatment. So we're playing with those. You also get the serum here. This is the Pedi Boost Sonic Foot Renewing Peel. So that is what you get. I mean, you get a ton of stuff in this for your $199 or your $135 or your $50 if you got lucky like me and found it at Nordstrom Rack. Hopefully lucky, hopefully it works. So it comes with a lot. Now with the Skoother, this is the Skoother. I don't have the packaging anymore. I don't know what the world I did with it, but it is just this here. You get this, and then this opens up, and it's got this little shield here, and it comes with 2 extra ones of these. This is $10, and you can get it at Bed Bath & Beyond. I think they also sell it at Amazon, and that's it. There's no battery, there's no charging. It's just very simple, to the point. You rub it on your feet. That's it. So we're gonna see whether this can keep up with this. So first thing we need to do if we're gonna do a real pedicure is we need to soak the feet. So I am going to take my bowl, I'm gonna fill it with some warm water and some essential oils, and I'm going to soak my feet for 5 minutes, dry them completely, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've soaked my feet. I edited that part out because you don't need to see me sitting there with my feet in a bowl. It's just not interesting. So let's get to the good stuff. I've waited for my feet to completely dry. Both of these products recommend that your feet be dry when you do this part. In the directions for the Clarisonic, it says that for twice weekly, you're supposed to use the smoothing disc on dry feet and on the dry rough patches, 1 minute per area, and then follow with the wet dry buffing brush head. That's what we're gonna do today. And then there's some ways to use the other products that come with it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Pedi by Clarisonic, and I am going to put you close up on my feet. Don't be creepy now, all you creepy people. If you're creepy, you don't have to watch this video. Only people that really truly care about pedicures are allowed to watch this. Just, that's what I'm saying. So I'm hoping people listen to me because I'm a little nervous to do this just because I don't want creepy people coming to my video, even though there's not much I can do about it. And so let's zoom in on my feet. So my feet probably aren't the ugliest feet there ever were, but they're ugly enough. I've let them get real yucky. Usually by now I've I've definitely taken care of the dryness. So you can kind of see I've got some dryness here, some in here, a little bit up here. This feels very, very rough up here. This feels rough back here, and over here on the side is kind of yucky, and then the other side looks the same. So let's go ahead and get started with the Clarisonic. Oh, I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why. Okay, so we're just supposed to turn it on. I can tell you let me turn this off. I already don't like the noise. I also don't like the way it feels in my hand. I don't like the way it vibrates. It just kind of, it's very hard vibration, and it kind of, I can see that not being fun to hold after a while. That's my initial impression. I haven't used this before, so let's just go for it. So 1 minute per section. So here we go.
Heard voices in the night, whispers of double light.
Okay, I'm moving it around a little bit because it's starting to get a little sensitive here, and I don't like the way that it feels, so I'm kind of moving it.
Without a face, now that I'm on the case.
Yeah, I don't think my feet can take a full minute in this area. It just doesn't feel good. It feels like it's gonna cut my skin. Like, I just don't like the way it feels. Maybe I just don't have a rough enough area. One thing I don't like about these directions is it doesn't say, it says per area. Does that mean like this big of an area, or does that mean my whole heel? What does area mean? I wish they had used a more descriptive word than area. I'm gonna take area to mean the entire heel, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Look closely.
Okay, so it just pulsed, so that means that it has been a minute. So I'm gonna do a little more over on this side.
And I got a witness you'll never suspect.
Okay, so it just pulsed. So I'm gonna assume that this heel is done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my big toe up here. Oh, I see a lot of yuck coming off there. Now, just as a little backstory, I don't have a lot of feeling in my big toes. I did point ballet when I was in late middle school, and ever since then I haven't had a lot of feeling in my big toe. So yeah, you know, dangers of the job of being a ballerina a long time ago. So I can't really feel if I'm hurting myself here, so that kind of makes me nervous.
You better keep one open. You better keep one open.
Okay, it just turned off, so I'm assuming that that means that it's been another minute. Kind of turned off by itself. I don't think that I hit the button. Dispense a quarter-sized amount of the Pedi buff to the soles of the feet, and then use a moistened, wet-dry buffing brush head to massage into the skin for 2 minutes on each foot. Of course, we're just doing the one foot. Concentrating on the heels and other rough, dry areas. Okay, so I'm gonna switch this out. Let's see, how do I switch it out? There we go. Well, that was easy enough. And I don't see anything having, like, when I pulled it off, I don't see anything inside, so it doesn't look like anything is collecting inside, which is kind of good because then you don't have to worry about cleaning these areas inside. So I'm gonna take that off. We'll put this on here. Okay, so let's take our Pedi buff, and it says a quarter-sized amount. It's about a dime. I guess if you flatten that out, that's about a quarter. It smells very minty, and you can see there's like little granules in here. Okay, so it says I need to moisten this, so I'm gonna take the brush head off and I'm gonna moisten it real quick. All right, I have moistened the brush head, and now I'm gonna put this on the bottom of my feet, focusing on the parts that I just treated. I wish I had brought a towel in here because this does not feel good on my hand. All right, so we're gonna put it on. They said to do the highest setting, so I'm gonna push the up arrow. Doesn't feel like it's changing at all. All right. Ooh, that feels kind of nice. I like that. I like that better than the other way, the other treatment. Okay, there's 1 minute. Let's go over to the toe. All right, so that's 2 minutes. My hand feels gross. I wish I brought a towel in here. Now, it doesn't say to rinse my foot before I put on the next step. Daily apply a liberal amount to dry feet following the Pedi Buff or Pedi Boost treatment. So, for the Pedi Balm. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my good judgment and I'm gonna go rinse my foot off and I'll be right back. All right, so I've rinsed my foot off. It's not completely dry yet, but it looks really good. I don't see any dry patches anymore. It feels good, it feels softer. It feels nice. I think it did a really good job. Awesome, very cool. It says immediately following the use of the wet, dry buffing brush head, dispense a nickel-sized amount of the Pedi Boost to each foot, gently smoothing over soles of feet. Wait 3 to 5 minutes and then apply the Pedi Balm. I did that right? Pedi Boost, Pedi Balm, Pedi Buff. What? So the Pedi Boost, that's this one. Immediately. I'm a little slow for immediately, so I admit it. Nickel-sized amount. Okay, so it's this little dropper. Nickel-sized. It's about a nickel. And then put that all over. Ooh, that feels good. Feels a little slimy. That feels kind of nice. Smells like rotten eggnog. It smells pretty bad, like a chemically eggnog kind of scent. I don't enjoy that scent at all. It's pretty terrible. It's not super strong, but I can definitely smell it. It doesn't smell good. Wait 3 to 5 minutes and then apply the Pedi Balm. So that's what we'll do. We'll be back in 4 minutes. All right, so the Pedi Boost is on my foot. It's been 4 minutes. It said 3 to 5, so I did 4. Now I'm gonna put on the Pedi Balm. It's a lot of steps. This is really for people that like that pampering business. They like to really take their time with their pedicures. All right, so there we go. So the next step would be to do my cuticles, paint my toes, and again, we're gonna do that all off camera because that's not very exciting. We wanna see whether we need to spend money on this Clarisonic or if this Skoother can do the job just as well. So now it's time to test the Skoother. So here we go. And all I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to rub it on my dry foot until it looks good. So here we go. Definitely have to put a little more muscle into this one, but it's not too bad. Actually, I don't even know if I need a minute. Looks like it's almost done. You can see all the yuck that it's collecting. That feels good. Okay, so let's do the toe. Woo! Got skin falling everywhere. That's kind of gross. I'm gonna have to vacuum in here when I'm done. Sorry if you're grossed out by this. I'm kind of grossed out by myself right now. But it just shows that it's working, you know? So, instead of doing all the stuff that came with the Clarisonic, I'm just gonna put some lotion on my foot and see if it ends up looking the same. In honor of the holidays, I have this Bliss Snowflake High Intensity Hand Cream, and I'm just gonna stick it on my foot. So I can definitely tell you the process is a lot faster with the Skoother. Let me feel this side. But honestly, they feel, to the touch, they feel the same. They don't feel any different. They both feel smooth. Try to put them next. I can't even get my feet up here. Lila, come here. Sit down, right there. Okay. Now take my feet. I'll hold that foot up and hold this foot up. Okay, so you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, child, for being my foot stand. So you can look and see what you think. Do they look the same? I don't know, I think they kind of look the same. How do they look, Lila? My feet look the same or they look different?
Same.
Same? All right, thank you. Okay, so I feel like these two products have different markets, okay? So I think that the Clarisonic is for people that really want to take their time with their feet. You know, you just wanna sit with your feet for a good half an hour, soaking your feet and then doing both steps and then doing the different treatments and everything. I mean, you're looking at more of a process, kind of like you would get in a spa where you would do multiple treatments. Where I feel like the Skoother is for people that don't got time for all of that, because the results come out, at least from this first treatment, from one treatment, pretty much exactly the same, if not exactly the same. So you're looking at $135 for that spa-like experience with all the extra products, or $10 for that, let me just get my feet looking good really, really quick kind of thing with the Skoother. So it really is up to you which one you like better. Personally, I don't think I have the patience for the Clarisonic. I think this is a little too much for me. I've got 2 kids, I've got a husband, I gotta make dinner now, and I feel like I'm behind on my dinner because it took so long to use this thing. But if you've got the time and you like pampering yourself, definitely go ahead with the Clarisonic. But for me personally, I think I'm gonna stick with the Skoother, and I'm going to pass this on to somebody maybe. I don't know, but it's a personal care product, so I don't know if anybody would want to use this after I used it. Maybe my mother, but I don't know if anybody else would want to use it. The other thing that you want to keep in mind is that this does come with 2 replacements, little pads or whatever you call them here, the little Grady looking thing. There's 2 replacements that come with it. The Clarisonic does not come with replacements. There is a recommendation here. It says that for optimal results, replace your wet, dry, buffing brush head, this one, every 3 months, and then the smoothing disc every 6 months. So this is going to be more expensive to maintain as well, because you're gonna have to replace this brush head every 3 months. I will put information about how much all of that costs down in the description below, because I don't know off the top of my head how much the replacement brush heads cost. The other thing too is if for some reason they stop manufacturing this, you're probably not gonna be able to find the brush heads anymore, which is kind of a not so good thing. If for whatever reason they stop manufacturing the Skoother, you're out $10 versus out $135 or wherever you can get the price for this. I'm saying $135 because that's what I found it for currently, even though the retail price is $199. So for me, I'm voting for the Skoother. For you, it may be something different depending on your personal needs. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button and that little bell if you want to be notified every time I make a new video, and share this with a friend if you think would also enjoy this DIY Pedicure Smackdown. And thank you so much for watching. Mad love, and I'll see you soon. I'll wave with my pedicure products. Bye!